Hello everyone. Back again on the Secret Paradise channel. This time we will talk about all about sunflowers and everything you need to know. The meaning of sunflowers. With all their associations with sunshine, it's no surprise that sunflowers are considered a very positive flowers. Send them to convey emotions like happiness, warmth, luck, adoration, and friendship. They're the perfect flowers to celebrate a joyous occasion, or to cheer someone up who's going through a tough time. Sunflowers follow the sun. Not only do sunflowers resemble miniature suns, their blooms also follow the sun across the sky. They have their own biological clocks which help them to follow the sun as it moves from east to west during the day, and then move back to their original position at night. However, they only do this as young plants, as it helps them to grow properly. Once fully grown, they stay facing east as this attracts bees and other pollinators. Sunflowers can get really tall. On average, standard sunflowers reach a height of between 6 to 10 feet, but they can get much bigger. The tallest sunflower ever recorded was 30 feet, and needed some rather elaborate scaffolding to keep it stable. It was grown by Hans Peter Schiffer in Germany, who had already broken the record 3 times before. There are many types of sunflower. The most common and well-known sunflower is the Helianthus annuus. However, there are actually 70 different species in the Helianthus family, all of which are native to North and Central America. Alongside the traditional yellow sunflower, there are also red and white varieties. Sunflowers don't always have the typical shape either. Some have ruffled, fluffy blooms, like the orange sunflower. Feeding and care of your growing giant. Feed often and water regularly. While the plant is small, water around the root zone, about 3 to 4 inches. From the plant with about 2 gallons of properly diluted liquid fertilizer solution per week. For larger plants, scrape out a small donut-shaped moat about 18 inches around the plant and about 4 inches deep. Pour several gallons of properly diluted fertilizer into the moat every week. Sunflower roots can grow to 4 feet below the soil surface. Tip: avoid pouring fertilizer directly on the stems, since this can cause them to rot. Be attentive to weather reports, especially as your plants become taller and more top-heavy. When heavy winds are predicted, delay watering to reduce their chances of blowing over. Staking isn't usually necessary for sunflowers, but it can be helpful in extremely windy areas or if they must be grown in conditions that are too crowded or in too much shade. Other tips. It is better to plant fewer sunflowers if you don't have much room, because the more they are forced to compete for nutrients, the less strong each individual plant will be. Remember that sunflowers will grow very tall and can shade out other plants if you are not careful. Sunflowers always point to the direction that the sun rises, so consider this when planting. Soil types are not too much of a problem for sunflowers. Well-drained soil with lots of peat, compost, or manure will help them to grow tall and strong. Keep the area around the sunflowers weed-free, and do not use chemicals or sow grass seeds near them. That all about the information on the video this time. And thank you for always watching the Secret Paradise channel. See you.